Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
A home left smoldering, evacuation orders in place, the hazardous conditions that triggered an emergency response.
Also ahead, economic growth accelerating in Kennewick, the new businesses and projects set to transform Vista Field and Clover Island.
Plus, emotions run high at Kennewick City Hall after a housing proposal for sex offenders. Residents fill the council chambers to present a unified opposition.
And a live look from the Kittitas Valley to the Columbia Basin. Gray and gloomy. Doesn't it sound like a repeat? When will it all end? I'll answer that coming up. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Here we go on this Wednesday. Good evening. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman.
First at 5 o'clock, Yakima Valley Emergency Management has issued a level 3 go now evacuation order for the area around a large house fire. Take a look at this video. Comes from Yakima Live. Firefighters responded to a reported gas leak just after 11:30 this morning. They arrived to find a house severely damaged by flames. Natural gas company officials were on the scene checking gas lines in the area after concerns that gas may have gotten into sewer lines. So far, no injuries have been reported. Shortly after 1 p.m., Yakima Valley Emergency Management issued an evacuation order that has been now updated to the 300 block of East Seattle Avenue in Moxie. That is between Eiler and Tacoma Street. The leak has also been stopped. Residents in the area should leave immediately and not stop to gather belongings.
Of course, we'll keep you posted there, both here on air and online with the very latest. But now we need to switch gears and get you on over to weather.
Yeah, First Alert's Stacey Lee live in our weather center with a first look at our forecast. What's shaking?
Well, the same thing. Like day in and day out, I feel like the broken record. So gray and gloomy, as you can see, Dust Devil Skycam. I wish I had a different report to give you, but I'm going to give you a little bit of hope. And remember, it is Squirrel Appreciation Day, so a fun video coming later tonight. 34 degrees, winds light at 5 miles per hour. Our feels like temp 30, so it is chilly. And yes, a lot of reporters in and out of the building today commenting on the cold. So there you go. Let's look around right now. We're already dropping below the freezing level in many of our areas. We're going to stay cloudy through Thursday at least, maybe some sunshine coming Friday and Saturday. Right now, that polar jet stream impacting the Midwest all the way down to Texas, the southern states. We are high and dry, so a bit of an odd conundrum there with the weather. Temperature-wise going forward this evening, it's going to be nice and chilly, so do bundle up, grab your coat. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s, well below the freezing level. And as you can see tonight, we're going to see temperatures down in the 20s once again. So more gloomy gray, watch for slick roads. Again, got a little bit of moisture in the air that could land on the roadways. We're going to stay chilly now through Monday in the 30s. Forecast remains dry. And when will we see that sun? I'll give you that answer coming up here in just a bit. Wendy, Austin.
Thank you, Stacey. Walla Walla police are investigating an early morning homicide. Here's what we know. Officers responded to a 911 call just after 2:30 a.m. near North 6th Avenue and West Elm Street. That's where they say they found a 49-year-old man with a deadly wound near a vehicle. Life-saving efforts were unsuccessful, and the man was pronounced dead at the scene. Detectives say the case is being investigated as a homicide, and the investigation is ongoing. So anyone with any information is asked to contact Walla Walla Police.
Now to continuing coverage. Emotions ran high at the Kennewick City Council meeting last night as residents packed the chambers to speak out against a proposed sex offender home in their neighborhood. The home would serve as housing for level 3 registered sex offenders recently released from prison. Last night, many residents said they were blindsided by the plan and frustrated by what they call a lack of transparency. Kennewick leaders say state law limits how much control cities have over where these homes are placed, and more public discussions are expected.
Placing a highly intensive treatment facility in this location ignores the fundamental principles of residential zoning. An LRA facility should be placed in a commercial zoning, not a residential district.
The Kennewick Police Department is in regular communication with the facility provider and will continue to take a proactive approach in understanding the business plan.
Announced today, a town hall has been scheduled for 6:30 p.m. on January 26th at Highlands Middle School, where more city officials, District 8 legislators, and the program's manager, Joe Field, will be on hand to answer questions from the public. Coming up new at 6 tonight, we will tell you why one Pasco City Councilman brought up this topic during their City Council meeting last night, too. Well, the Port of Kennewick is looking ahead to a busy 2026 with new business, entertainment, and family-focused projects planned across the district. Port officials say activity at Vista Field continues to move forward, even as a small portion of the state works through PFAS soil testing. While that process continues, several businesses are nearing completion in unaffected areas, with multiple openings expected later this year. At Clover Island, the port is also focusing on enhancing public spaces, adding new dining options, and expanding the wine and artisan village into a year-round destination.
If you want to kind of do the art exhibits and maybe take a painting class there, and then there's also going to be a little bit of outdoor play area associated with Weed Head on the Water. So there's going to be a number of other neat activities there that will be family-oriented.
Port leaders say with new restaurants, a brewery, and additional attractions opening in the coming months, 2026 is shaping up to be one of the busiest years yet.
Now to a follow-up, the Yakima City Council is taking steps to keep the Yakima Valley trolleys rolling forward. Last night, council members approved a new multi-year operating agreement with the nonprofit that runs the historic trolleys. This ensures they'll continue operating in the community without tapping into the city's general fund. Public support was strong, with applause filling the chamber during the meeting.
You load 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the store boss said, well, bless my soul. That song was topping the charts in 1956, but the specific reason I emphasize 1956 is, as I understand, that is the last time that the tracks on 6th Avenue were actually rebuilt.
They're such a huge part of my family's memories.
I love it when they break out in song like that, right?
Yeah.
It's so fun. Okay, so looking ahead, the big question now shifts to a major street and track project on 6th Avenue. Council members are expected to weigh options in February that could impact how far the trolleys can run, especially the stretch toward Sela.
Well, during a speech at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, President Trump doubled down on his demand for control of Greenland and called for immediate negotiations for a potential U.S. acquisition.
The president also said he won't use force to annex the Arctic island. Ivan Rodriguez reports.
President Donald Trump says he has, quote, formed the framework of a future deal on Greenland after meeting with the NATO chief Mark Rutte in Davos, Switzerland.
Does it still include the United States having ownership of Greenland like you've said you wanted?
It's a long-term deal. It's the ultimate long-term deal. And I think it puts everybody in a really good position, especially as it pertains to security and minerals and everything else.
How long would the deal be, Mr. President?
Infinite.
Trump also said new tariffs are no longer needed on European nations that opposed his ambitions. Earlier, the president ruled out using the military to acquire Greenland. During his speech, Trump took aim at Switzerland, the host country of the World Economic Forum. He warned Canada to be grateful to the U.S. and questioned NATO's commitment to defend the U.S.
The United States is treated very unfairly by NATO. I want to tell you that. And when you think about it, nobody can dispute it. We give so much, and we get so little in return.
Trump also slammed Denmark as ungrateful for refusing to relinquish control of Greenland, contending that the nation owed the U.S. for defending it during World War II. Repeatedly, the president also named Iceland when it appeared he meant to refer to Greenland.
I'm helping Europe, I'm helping NATO, and I've until the last few days when I told them about Iceland, they loved me. They called me daddy, right, last time?
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
A source says the prospective deal includes renegotiating the U.S. military's presence in Greenland.
Following this newscast, ABC World News Tonight with David Muir has team coverage of the anticipated heavy snow and ice in many states as forecasters warn of a catastrophic, crippling winter storm.
In more local news now, a Pasco boy known for being a good friend and leader got a special surprise today, a new bike as part of Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts program.
Take a look here and meet 9-year-old Alexis. He says his old bike broke down, and that led the club to nominate him for a new one through Young Hearts.
He was selected because he's been our club kid for a while now, and he's always so helpful, respectful. He's a really great friend, and he's our biggest hype man. Like anytime we have any intramurals where they play any sports, he's the first one on the field.
Where's the first place you want to go with your bike once you get home?
I want to go Walmart.
Anything you're trying to get from Walmart, anything you're trying to buy, or?
A new soccer ball.
Oh, it feels amazing. Like we said, you know, every child deserves a bike, and, you know, the days when we rode our bikes everywhere, and it sounds like he's got plans to ride his bike many places.
I love this. Alexa's new bike is sponsored by Shelby's Floral in Kennewick. Any businesses looking to sponsor a bike giveaway in the future can reach out to us here at Apple Valley News Now. Our news at 5 is just getting started. Here's what's coming up next. Pasco manages growth with a new rezoning decision. The housing development now moving forward.
And as we move forward on in the week, Stacey's coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. Is rain on the way to your area? Find out when we come back.
Important news alert. President Trump endorsed Amanda McKinney for Washington's 4th Congressional District.
President Trump endorsed me because he knows I'm a fighter.
Amanda McKinney will fight to grow our economy and improve affordability, keep our borders secure, advance American energy dominance, and always protect our farmers and families. Trump endorsed Amanda McKinney. America first. Central Washington always. Washington Rising is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Dinosaur Adventure roars into Yakima. One weekend only. Yakima Sundo. With life-size dinosaurs and massive family fun. Experience the thrill of the prehistoric age featuring the ferocious T-Rex, Triceratops, Velociraptor, and more. Go on a realistic fossil dig. Take a ride on your favorite dinosaur. Bounce around in the prehistoric playground and a baby dinosaur meet and greet. Take an amazing dinosaur adventure. This weekend only. Yakima Sundo. Tickets at DinosaurAdventure.com.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
New year, new priorities, real value. Real value means more than what you pay today. It's what your vehicle gives you every day after. At McCurley Subaru, new Subaru vehicles are built with purpose. Standard all-wheel drive, advanced safety technology, and legendary reliability designed for the long haul. And if certified is the right fit, Certified Pre-Owned delivers trusted value too. This year, choose smart value. Think McCurley Subaru.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. Pasco City Council just approved a rezoning request in North Pasco, clearing the way for future residential development near existing neighborhoods.
The council voted 6-1 to approve Ordinance 4812, rezoning property known as the Wilson Estates project from residential transition to R1 low density residential. City staff say the change aligns with state growth requirements, even as neighbors raised concerns about traffic density and neighborhood character. While no development plans are finalized, the zoning change allows for single-family homes and other housing types in the future.
Those of us who have lived here for a long time, we know that different sectors have different styles, and people choose to live in those sectors for those reasons. So I guess that we've been elected, some of us have been elected, some of us have been appointed because we bring different perspectives and unique experiences for the city of Pasco.
Despite opposition, council members said state law leaves limited flexibility and future development proposals would still require additional public review.
Now to Yakima County, a significant milestone for Grandview and its neighboring communities as the much-anticipated TA Travel Center officially opens, bringing new convenience and opportunities along I-82. After more than 3 years of careful planning, the ribbon was cut to mark the official opening. The managing partner highlights the center's offerings: 5 different dining choices, all in one location, 6 shower rooms, half ADA compliant, a laundry room, a dog park, and over 96 truck parking spaces dedicated to professional semi-truck drivers, plus a driver's lounge. They share why this location was chosen.
In front of a Walmart distribution center, which supplies to Washington, Oregon, and Montana. And there is not much options on I-82 right now. That is the best thing. We have choose this location to come.
Currently, the IHOP and Applebee's employees are still in training, with that part of the travel center set to open on February the 3rd.
Switching to sports now, high school basketball playoffs are less than a month away, and Chiawana is one of several schools in the area with a strong chance to contend this year. Currently ranked 6th in the state by the WIAA, the Riverhawks have a 13-1 record. Their head coach is in his 25th season leading the program and says this is one of the deepest rosters he has ever coached.
I've been doing this for quite some time, and most of the time you lack depth. Most teams don't have the depth that we are very fortunate to have. And so there's definitely, it's tough some nights as a head coach with 10, 11 able bodies, you know, because every day in practice I watch the second team really give the first team everything they want.
Chiawana comes off of a 75-43 win in their latest game. Up next, they face a tough weekend against both Kamiakin and Kennewick high schools.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And here we are again. I feel like Groundhog Day has been going on with the weather. It's chilly, definitely. If you've been outside any time lately, very cold. Look at some of the mountain locations like Tollgate already down in the teens. Our lower elevations are going to be cold, not quite down to the teens, but pretty chilly overnight. Let's take a live look outside. Our Weimar Skycam taking a look into the Yakima Valley. But once again, we can see, so that's good news. Visibility is good in Yakima right now, 10 miles. The winds are light at 3. Our feels like temperature is 28 in Yakima. Now, someone said something about rain. No, we're keeping the forecast dry. There is a lot of moisture in the air and it's bringing little droplets, but that's just a freezing fog in the air coming down on your windshield. And if you take a look on our satellite and radar, all we see are clouds, a slow stratus of clouds just hanging tight right on top of eastern Washington from Ellensburg all the way to Spokane into Idaho. So it's been day after day socked in, and unfortunately that's the way it's going to be. Now fog-wise, it's been a little bit lighter as far as dense fog goes. There were some dense fog advisories earlier today in the Kittitas Valley, just outside of the Yakima Valley in between Yakima and Vantage. It's a little bit foggy, and then we've had pockets of fog. Again, Most of the fog is clinging to our mountains, and that means if you're traveling, especially between Pendleton and La Grande, that I-84 corridor, probably going to encounter some pretty thick fog there. In fact, we're showing visibility at Cabbage Hill down to 1.4 miles, Battle Mountain down to 0, so that means less than a quarter of a mile. So yes, fog is still gathering in some places and not in others. Now, cold temperatures stay with us now. We were hoping to break into 40 degrees by Sunday or so, but now it's looking like we're going to see those highs in the 30s now through Monday. At least we're not these guys. That's right, Minnesota, Rapid City, Billings. It's very, very cold. Arctic blast coming down. Now, we are getting that cold air coming through our area, but not to the level that they are in the middle of the country. And this cold air, this Arctic blast, is heading all the way south. Places like Houston could see ice storms. Pretty rare for that to happen, but it's coming their way here in the next 24 to 48 hours. Our chilly temperatures, as you can see in Ellensburg, stay below the average of 37 for several days in a row. Same thing in Yakima. We're going to stay below that average. Tri-Cities and Hermiston below average. And again, now we're looking at potentially not seeing 40 degrees back until Tuesday. Overnight lows, cold, 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 down into the 20s. Here's the extended 7-day forecast. Overcast and cloudy. We keep putting little sun icons on here so we can be positive and be thinking about Pi Day and sunshine on Friday. Things are looking a little bit better towards the weekend, but don't expect a big change in the weather here in the next 24 to 48 hours. Here's Ellensburg, very chilly there, where we are going to see some of our overnight lows dropping down into the teens going into the weekend. We also can see temperatures down in the teens in Walla Walla. Look at that, 18 degrees on Friday night. So it is cold. And again, that's a little bit of that Arctic air coming down. Not like places like Minnesota, the top part of the state, where they're like minus, I don't even know, 10, 15, 20. Yikes. Things I don't want to think about in my mind. So
no.
Yeah.
No, that sounds
miserable.
Like, yeah, that sounds like I don't want to complain.
Right, but it's just really weird that they're getting they're getting the weather down south that we should be getting here in the west and Pacific Northwest, and that's not what's going on. So
all mixed up this year.
It's all mixed up. Yep.
Thank you, Stacey.
All right, coming up, there's a special delivery in Kittitas County today. The equipment boosting fire protection next.
The three little pigs needed a home because their old one blew over, but every mortgage felt like another scam.
The big bad wolf offered a loan.
Our rates will blow you over.
Then came Wolf & Company Mortgage. More hot air. The pigs were about to give up, but then they found Yakima Federal Savings and Loan.
Very helpful and friendly. And a great rate that made sense.
Skip the wolves. Trust Yakima Federal Savings and Loan for your home loan. Visit yakimafed.com. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
So what do you think about these?
Yeah, we're gonna take...
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Don't relocate, renovate. As your needs change, update your bathroom with aging and accessibility solutions designed to keep the space safe and stylish. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
When uncertainty falls upon your freedom, you need an unwavering champion. We're dedicated to not just tipping the scales in your favor, but also delivering an unwavering and relentless defense. With over 5 decades of experience, we'll fiercely defend your freedom and secure the most favorable outcome. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Dinosaur Adventure roars into Yakima. One weekend only. Yakima Sundo. With life-size dinosaurs and massive family fun. Experience the thrill of the prehistoric age, featuring the ferocious T-Rex, Triceratops, Velociraptor, and more. Go on a realistic fossil dig. Take a ride on your favorite dinosaur. Bounce around in the prehistoric playground and a baby dinosaur meet and greet. Take an amazing dinosaur adventure. This weekend only. Yakima Sundo. Tickets at DinosaurAdventure.com.
Hello, Shelby.
Hello, Mariano.
Upload Mrs. Robinson's case.
Processing.
Is there any new information?
The record shows no driver at fault. However, we found footage which shows the other driver caused the wreck.
Nice job. What's the insurance company's offer?
You know it's too low. Should I ask them for more?
Thanks, Shelby. But you know when they hear from the heavy hitter, they'll pay much more.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Injured in a car wreck? Call the heavy hitter, Attorney Mariano Morales.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Seattle Kraken Hockey, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Welcome back. Kittitas County Fire District 7 takes delivery of 2 long-awaited pumpers. See, Western says the KME pumpers come with a full equipment package, custom bracketry, and power solutions to help crews protect their community. Have an idea for the spotlight? Send it to us through any of our social media platforms.
Looks like they have all the bells and whistles,
They
right?
are.
All right, still to come, your reason to smile. And yes, we got a special video, so hang out for that.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demand to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222.
Experience winter fun at Silver Mountain Resort. Discover some of the best terrain in the region. Just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Relax in a beautiful condo, just a short stroll from the gondola. Dining, exciting water slides, and indoor surfing at the water park, where it's always 84 degrees. Ride North America's longest gondola to epic snow tubing and endless skiing and boarding. Create unforgettable family memories at Silver Mountain Resort. Book today at silvermt.com.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
We're cooking up something special. Yolks Exclusives. Original recipes crafted in-house, every day, by people who take fresh seriously. A collection of signature products you won't find anywhere else. Meticulously prepared with only the freshest ingredients. And sold exclusively at Yolks Fresh Markets.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 853-2222. They can't ignore my demand to pay you all the money you deserve.
Call 853-2222.
A new head coach and a new attitude, but it's still the most exciting game in the Pacific Northwest. Seattle Kraken Hockey.
That's hockey, baby! Seattle Kraken Hockey, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Next, ET, we're in Music City with the American Idol family, plus Jackie Harry's new year, new face, her big reveal.
It'll be a new me. No gobble gobble.
Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back, Dee in Walla Walla. Yep, there you see. This is what we've been
Story
seeing
of our lives
every single day. That QR code right there on top of your screen. thanks to Lifetime Dental. That's how you get your photo on TV. All right, Squirrel Appreciation Day. This one is for Baxter and Boomer, who are watching tonight in Kennewick. There's your squirrel, guys. There it is.
Get him. Get him.
They have a big screen TV. Yep, that was him.
Yeah, they hear the word squirrel and they get on alert, is what Stacy was telling us. So
yeah, Mike sent me a picture of Baxter and Boomer watching the news tonight, waiting for a squirrel. So.
I love it. Our biggest fans, dogs. Love it.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
We'll be back at 6, hoping your news is good news.